The United Nations Association of the Philippines, also known as UNAP, is a national civic, non-sectarian, and non-partisan organization established in 1947 to help promote in the Philippines the ideals and objectives of the United Nations. To this end, it strives at all times to promote world understanding, cooperation, and peace among nations based on human dignity and universal friendship. UNAP is a member of the World Federation of United Nations Associations, or WFUNA, based in Geneva, Switzerland. The United Nations Association of the Philippines envisions a dynamic, multisectoral organization committed to the aims, purposes, and activities of the United Nations for world understanding and international cooperation. The United Nations Association of the Philippines exists to help realize the ideals of the United Nations and to promote better understanding and appreciation of its aims, purposes, and activities through information and advocacy programs, strategic partnerships, and alliances with all sectors of the Philippine society. The United Nations Association of the Philippines is a non-profit membership organization dedicated to building understanding and support for the ideals and work of the United Nations among the Filipino people. The United Nations Association of the Philippines shall help actualize the ideals of the United Nations and to promote better understanding and appreciation of its activities in the maintenance of peace and security, in the acceleration of economic and social development, and in the promotion of harmonious relations among the nations of the world for the good of all mankind, and shall strive to involve the Filipino people in the attainment of these ends. UNAP undertakes a year-round continuing program of activities responsive to the needs of national development and international cooperation in consultation with the United Nations Information Center, or UNIC, for the Philippines, and in collaboration with the Department of Foreign Affairs, Commission on Higher Education, and the Department of Education. It also provides appropriate media to assist in the dissemination of information about the workings of the United Nations, designed to enhance intercultural understanding within the country, as well as international understanding, cooperation, and peace through the annual celebration of the United Nations Week. The United Nations Association of the Philippines was organized by prominent people in the Philippines in 1947. One of the trailblazing minds behind the association is Carlos P. Romulo, National Artist for Literature. The United Nations Youth Association of the Philippines, also known as UNYAP, is the recognized official youth arm of the United Nations Association of the Philippines. It is run by young people, both students and professionals. The name of the UNAP youth arm before was Youth for United Nations, which was established in the year 2000. In 2008, as per guidelines from the World Federation of United Nations Youth, the name UNYA was officially adopted and recognized by UNAP and became UNYAP.